Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be an introduction for a brand new project pan that I'm doing with the PANtastic Ladies, and this project was created by Amanda, whose information will be in the description box down below, along with the Facebook group for this project. Normally with these projects I don't list every single person in the description box. That's purely because YouTube has a limit as to how many characters you can have in the description box, and it just gets too many and you can't fit them all in. So I always leave the link to the Facebook group, and there's normally a spreadsheet within the Facebook group where you can see everyone. This project is called Wizard of Panning, and it is based off of Wizard of Oz. So every single prompt for the items will be Wizard of Oz related. So the first one is Dorothy, and the prompt for that was something that I thought would be easy to pan but wasn't. And for that I picked the Inglot eyeshadow that I have in this quad here, and I picked this blue shade here. Now, normally I gravitate towards blue eyeshadow, but the project that I put this in was a sort of autumn-winter project, and I don't reach towards these kind of turquoise blues in the autumn-winter, so actually I didn't get any progress on this eyeshadow at all. So an item that I thought would be really easy to use because I love using blue eyeshadow just wasn't that easy to use, so that's why I picked that one. The next prompt was Wizard of Oz, and that was something deceiving. So for that I picked the colour changing lipstick. It doesn't have a shade, but this is the Hufflepuff one. So the bullet itself is yellow for the Hufflepuff house colour, and I have gone ahead and measured it on the paper. But what these lipsticks do is they're like the Lipstick Queen lipsticks in that they change your pH, so it's deceiving in that it looks yellow but actually isn't, and that is my starting point for there. The next prompt was the Tin Man, and for that you pick something silver, and for that one I picked the Lip Balm by Lip Smackers. This is a Star Wars one, and the packaging itself is silver, and this is in the shade Rebel Chocolate, or the scent Rebel Chocolate, and this is pretty much brand new. So I went ahead and rolled it all the way up and then measured it on the paper, and that is the starting point for this one. So the next prompt was something you are scared to pan, and for that I picked a loose pigment. This is in the shade Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and I will go ahead and weigh this and put the weight on the screen as my starting point. I'm not going to swatch it because I will get loose eyeshadow everywhere, but I kind of almost hate using loose eyeshadow or loose pigments, so this is something that I will dread using, let alone dread panning, so that's the item I picked for that one. The next prompt was the Cowardly Lion, and for that you had to pick something out of your comfort zone, and for that I picked a blush, and it is in the Sleek palette, and all of these blushes are like insanely bright. We have an orange one and two red ones, and I'm going to pick the middle one because it is the shimmery blush, and I normally prefer a matte blush, so this is something that's like the colour and the fact that it's shimmer is like way out of my comfort zone. Swatching it, it looks kind of pink, so hopefully I'll be able to get some use out of it or make it more wearable than it looks in the pan. The next prompt was Glinda, and for that you picked something glittery, and for that I went straight in and picked a glitter, and I picked it from the Revolution palette. This is the red one. I can't remember the name of these palettes, but they do have a name for each shade basically. But I want to hit pan in this glitter shade here, Fierce. I won't bother swatching it because, as you probably know, swatching the glitter doesn't normally work out too well, so that was my item for that one. The next prompt was Wicked Witch of the West, and for that you had to pick something you hate, and I picked this nail polish. This is the Nails Inc Cotton Candy nail polish in Harrington Street, and you can see that there are lines on there, so it might get a bit confusing as to where I am, so I drew a brand new line, and we are at this blue mark here. And I hate this polish. I hate all textured polish, but this needs to get out of my collection basically. So the next prompt was Toto, and that was something you love, and for that I picked the Soap and Glory Sugar Crush Body Spray, and the blue mark is where we are starting on that one. The next one was Munchkins, and for that it was something to protect your skin, and I picked this Japanese SPF that Erin passed down to me, and we are starting here. The next one was Lollipop Guild, and for that you had to pick something candy related, and for that I picked from the Revolution Sprinkles palette, and I picked this white shade here in Sherbet. I just want to hit pan on that one. The next prompt was Monkeys, and for that you had to pick something that stalks you, as in something in your collection that you keep meaning to pan but you don't actually pan it, and then every time you look at it it reminds you that you keep meaning to pan it and then you don't basically. And for that I picked the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana highlighter, bronzer thing. The packaging is actually broken on this, but again, I will go ahead and weigh that and put the weight on the screen. The next one is horse of a different colour, and for that you had to pick something duochrome, and for that one I picked Don't Desert Me, which is in the Too Faced Christmas Collection palette Sugar Plum Cookie, and it is this shade here, and this duochrome is a sort of tan brown with blue purple shifting glitters. And that is that one. I'm not sure if you can see the duochrome on camera. You couldn't when I filmed it last, so maybe you can, maybe you can't. The next item was Auntie M, and that's Something Comforting, and for that I picked the J'adore Dior body lotion. I did have the perfume ages ago, but I haven't used up the body lotion yet, and this is my mum's perfume, so every time I smell it I think of my mum basically, and my mum brings me comfort, so I want to use this for that reason. Uncle Henry is Something That Brings Back Memories, and for that I picked the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, the white chocolate palette, and I want to hit pan on Sugared Raisin, which is this shade here. It is a lavender shimmer, and the reason I picked that is because when I bought that palette I took it to Wales with me, to South Wales, to my cousin's house, and every time I bring out the palette again it reminds me of being in Wales and my cousin's house, so that's why I picked that one. Yellow Brick Road was something yellow or gold, and for that I picked the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Fatigue Blur, which the packaging is kind of yellowy, and actually I am starting like right at the bottom here, so this probably will go really quickly. The next one was Emerald City, and for that I had to pick something green, and for that one I picked the Morgan Taylor nail polish in Mint Chocolate Chip. And I haven't got a mark on this because it's brand new and the level of the polish is actually under the cap, so we will get a mark on that when I start making progress on it basically. Ruby Slippers was something red, and for that I picked a NARS Dolce Vita matte pencil, and this is what that one looks like. This is in my roulette project right now, so there will be some overlap, but after January there will be no overlap, and this will be just in this project. So I went ahead and marked it on the paper, and we are starting there. The last one then is Poppies, and the prompt for Poppies was something you only use at night, and for that we have this night cream, which again I'll weigh and put the weight in the bottom, but that's where we are right now. And that's everything that's in this project. This video might be a little bit long, I don't know how long I've been filming for, but there are quite a few items. This project is running for the whole year of 2020, so from January 1st through to December 31st. Not sure if I mentioned that at the beginning, so plenty of time to get work on these items basically. I will update monthly. Hopefully we'll have some stuff done by next month, namely the baby skin and maybe the body spray as well. I tend to use this quite a lot when I have it. I don't normally buy it for myself, I normally get gifts and things with it in, but when I have it I really love it and I use it basically almost constantly, so maybe these two might be done by next month, hopefully. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, bye!